Hello, and welcome to Ready City Crits, Curse of Strahd. When we last left our party, they had recently returned the remains of the dragon Organvost to their destined final resting place. They then moved through the now less haunted, but still echoed with sadness and longing ghosts and spectres that dwell in the now, hopefully, empty mansion. They find new weapons, supplies, potions and such, and they bed down to rest under a tiny hut cast by Callan, back in the small tower bastion where they had originally met the Seeker. As the party drift off into slumber, no one watching over them as they do so. Let's see here.
Oh, way to get me nervous.
Helen, Max, and it's going to be between Seeker and Lux. Seeker. You all, as you sleep, you have these dreadful, dreadful visions. You see, like, it's as if you're conscious but not quite there, your head spinning in place as straddling you, and you see the other, I've mentioned Callan, Max, and Seeker looking around. And you can, it's almost like it's real, but it can't be. It's a dream. As you're kind of standing, like laid there asleep, like on your bedroll, and you just see these horrible blue, purple skinned creatures looming over you, and they appear just to be just like cackling and laughing and scraping their nails down your chest as they go. And you all just feel these horrible nightmare visions haunting you, and they are not by any means attractive individuals. They have horns on their head, and their faces warp and come to horrible points that you could cut yourself on. And as these visions last and last, and you squirm and you wriggle, you're going to have your hit point maximum reduced a little bit.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Callan, your hit point maximum is reduced by 1. Seeker, yours by 2, and Max, yours is by 8.
Oh, forever?
Just note down your hit point maximum has been reduced. Callan 1, Seeker 2, Max 8.
What?
And
Is he forever?
we don't know. And as this effect takes place, you probably find yourself jolted awake, and you see kind of like just half there, half not there, these 3 figures all standing over you, cackling amongst themselves as they do so, as you find yourselves stirring awake as these night hags stand over you. And that's where we're going to roll initiative.
It said cackling and dreams. I was like,
Seeker, go, punch, punch.
Yeah, so please roll initiative, folks, as these night hags are appearing, and they actually have just appeared they've just left the ethereal plane after conducting their horrible, horrible ritual on you all. And they are now surrounding you.
If I click this, then I click this. Please? Fuck you. And does it roll in the bot?
Yep.
And did it put me on 8?
Yes, it did.
It did.
wow, these are terrible. A 2 on the D20, a 5 on the D20.
I already rolled Esmeralda, she got a 15. Unfortunately, the 3 people who actually woke up are the ones who are really conscious for this. But unfortunately, I mean, I'm not sure if you can see it, but the Night Hags got a 20 on their roll earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. In case you need a reminder of what a Night Hag looks like, They're these
Oh,
like
beautiful.
old hags of long matted black hair wearing these robes, and like I said, like these sharp figure, like chiseled features on their face, long horns, they like curl along their head. And yeah, they are going to exit the ethereal plane on their turn, which is just how they're going to really start this off. And then after that, it is going to Esmeralda's turn. Esmeralda has not been afflicted by these nightmares, so she sleeps through, as does Lux. So Callan, you would be the first to kind of act as these three hags all form around you.
He's going to shout, "We're being attacked!" And just as loud as he can, he's going to stand up. He's going to draw Sun Sword, activate it with his bonus action. And then he's going to... Would he cast Spirit Guardians? I am able to cast it, it just can't go through the edge of the hut, is that right?
What does the hut say about spell effects?
I'm back in 1 second.
It says... Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
Yes, so you can cast it, and it just means it will not leave the dome, but then the second you leave the dome, obviously the dome will vanish anyway, so that will no longer be an issue if you choose to leave the dome.
Cool. And I would know that they can't sort of go in or out of the tiny hut because of the way that it works, right? Because unless they're going to the ethereal plane.
Yes, you would know because they weren't with you whenever you cast the dome. They weren't within it. Then they can't move through it willingly. They're trapped in here effectively, with you all.
What wonderful. Then yeah, he's going to cast Spirit Guardians, 3rd level, using his last spell slot.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Lucky Tiny Hut was a ritual cast.
I know, right?
Imagine if it wasn't.
Add on the damage roll there. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think it's telling me we're going to die.
So obviously designating all allies as being unaffected by it, and that will be his turn.
There you are. It washes over all of them. And that is Callan's turn. Seeker, you are prone on the ground, waking up, and you see this woman looming over you who you've never met before, but who's definitely plagued your dreams and nightmares.
Oh no. Cool. But he can maneuver through allied spaces, correct?
Yes, it is very cramped in this dome, as you can already see. There's just about space for 9 of you in here. With the hags right now, you're nearing that capacity.
Could he theoretically move from here to here, below Esmeralda?
Yeah, you could probably just about squeeze there. I mean, Callan, I put the dome by the doors because I figured you'd want them away from the windows, and like in case anything was going to come through from the inside, it kind of made the most sense for it to be there. Or you could have had it like close to the center of the room. These are just like rough placements.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with placement.
He's gonna make. Yep, he's gonna move like that.
Yeah, you can move all the way through and around.
Gonna make an attack at each.
Sure.
First one's at the first, second's at the second.
Right.
20 to hit.
One more Gatha, that will hit.
I need her to make me a con save.
Thing. And a reminder, Seeker, you didn't have a short rest before you long rested.
I am keeping track of my key points. I have 3 left.
Cool. She will fail with 7.
Stunned. Cool. Another attack on the second one that's not stunned.
Go for it.
That was sadly miss.
That was something. Is Stunning Strike described as magical? Or is it just a...
I'll give you a sec. One more.
It's not.
Cool.
It's not magical.
Pretty sure.
Because they are resistant to magical effects. So.
And then he's gonna make bonus action unarmed strike at this hag.
Go for it. At the injured one? At the one you already hit or the one you missed?
No, at the one that's not stunned yet.
Cool. Yeah, that will definitely hit. For
One
11.
save, please.
Beautiful. Let's do the damage for you. Before I forget. My tag. Go on. Number 7, that will miss, that'll feel.
Okay, so the two are stunned.
Beautiful. Yes, they are stunned by your stunning strikes. Marvelous.
Twats them on the head with his bob stick. and
Yeah,
obvious
they're kind
right.
of like cackling and cackling. As one gets hit, you hear the other one go like, Mokasa! Don't get that pole!
Off to jail with you. And yeah, that's gonna be in the return.
Beautiful. Alright, so find a skull crack one. Okay, so that goes stunned. Marvelous. Max, it is your turn. You're prone currently. You see these three female forms like looming over you all. Two of them are stunned. One of them is not.
Well, I'm gonna stand up. I am going to go. So two of them I stunned, and
Yep.
one of them is not.
The one who had been interacting with you in your dream, the one to your south, is stunned, and then the one who was with Callan is the only one who hasn't been stunned. The one to your north.
Is this one injured?
No, the only one who is the only ones who are injured are the two to the south, the ones within Seeker's reach.
They turn the next to it.
You would know that, like, you're going to get advantage on the ones that are
Oh, do I?
stunned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ones
Yeah,
that
they're
are stunned, you have
stunned.
advantage.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought they just could take actions and reactions. I didn't know they get advantage.
Advantage as well.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, then I'm gonna go for this one then.
Go for it.
Go to the south of me, with my blood spear.
Yeah, go for it. Your
Cool.
attacks against it have advantage.
Go. First one.
21 will hit.
200. 200.
Yep.
One.
And then another one will hit for another 9. Beautiful stuff.
Alright, and I will use. Oh shit. I'm gonna use a bonus action. I'm gonna use my heal rune, which gives me resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Sure thing.
So I'll use that in my bonus action.
Beautiful. Anything else?
Nope. I'll stay where I am.
Lovely. It is now the hag's turn. Two of them are stunned and cannot do anything, so they will be stunned. The other hag will kind of look at you all.
Do you want me to do the d8s for the...
Yeah,
the
roll it now.
One lot of rolls or 3?
I will let you choose.
I'll roll 3. It's more dice in it. It's more fun.
Yeah, I think the one who's stunned will succeed. I think, or the one who isn't stunned will succeed with 17 on your cleric.
It's magical as well, so they'd probably get advantage.
They would indeed. I will. Does the 17 succeed or not?
It does, yes.
Okay.
Just my DC for it is...
Okay.
that.
So 2 succeed and 1 fails.
So 6, 7, and 13.
Yeah, I'll go clockwise around.
Cool.
Yeah, and the one who fails and the one who was stunned first, is definitely the kind of like the head, the one probably who Callum would recognize, was the one who cast a lightning bolt that's caused Namir to, perhaps take a step down a bad road.
Oh boy. How the tables have turned.
Yep.
Indeed.
D&D loves a nice reprise in the plot line, doesn't it?
Let me see here.
When we made that for the first time.
Yeah. Little did he know there were 4 more to go.
What is it about women? You just can't deal with them. Died the first time to 3 of them, and then 3 times to another one. Well, and the claws as well.
We died to fucking claws mostly.
This the hag who's still standing will lift up her like horrible wrinkled hand and point her finger towards Seeker as after seeing him stun 2 of her sisters, and she will simply say something in a horrible language. And Seeker, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Gotcha. Wisdom. Save.
Should be quite good at this,
Please.
being a monk.
Come on.
And that one, thank you. What's up with this? Is this
Seeker.
revenge for all those?
You see, like her eyes become this inky void imbued with this dreadful power, and whenever she says she must curse you, and you gain the effect Sickened. You've disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and at the end of each of your turns, you can make a wisdom saving throw to try to overcome this sickening effect. But right now, that's persisting. And you see her eyes keep that blacky tendrilness to them as she points towards you.
Do you mind? It kind of drains the light.
Esmeralda will stand up, looking around. She will see the one next to her that Seeker has hit. And Max has hit one as well. So she'll go for the one that Max has also hit. Taking her rapier and hand axe. They should be at advantage, but it doesn't matter because they'll hit anyway. I will just do 2d20 rolls to crit fish. Nope. So she will be dealing 27 damage with her 3 strikes. And she like tries to assess the situation. She's like, the hags! As she just starts lashing out. Lux, it is then your turn as you're woken by the sounds of this chaos and combat.
Pretty light. I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity. I'm gonna move right next to cannon.
Alrighty. You will take one from the one who's still standing. Yeah. Luckily, the other two being stunned don't have any reactions they can take. So that's Esmeralda's stat block. Let me see here. Yeah, it's going to slash at you with her claws. For only a 13 to hit.
Haha, that misses because of my bless.
Hey!
If I didn't get that plus one AC, that would have hit.
The blessing of Argynvost shields you from the strike because you step back away.
And then I'm going to blast the one that's stunned right in front of me. Well, opposite me.
The one who you like diagonally moved away from? This one? Because this one is bloodied and this one is injured.
Yeah. Go for the bloodied one then.
Sure. That's the one who you saw Esmeralda also cut into.
So 1, 2.
And they will both hit.
1,
9 and
2. Ooh, that's nice.
Damage.
They have advantage. I don't know if you want to crit fish.
Yeah, you may as well.
We know how that went last time, don't we?
Oh,
I saw the 10 there and shit myself. I was like, fuck. But yeah, no, unfortunately, no crits, but those definitely both hit. Anything else, Lux?
No, everyone's still standing, so I'm good. Would my difficulty still be up as well?
Yeah, at this point, it's probably almost over. You'd say it's probably only got like an hour left or so. You're not sure when in the night you guys have been awoken. You went to sleep kind of around like just before midnight, kind of like 15-20 minutes before midnight. But like at this point, like you're unsure when you've been awoken. Callan.
Callan is going to move here, and he's going to take a shot with the sun sword at this stunned one here.
Perfect.
With booming blade. So
go for it. On the bloodied one, yeah. Natural 20. Holy
there
shit.
We go.
So that's 9 damage, plus 8 from the thunder, plus 6. That's second D. It's when it moves. So that is this plus 4. Yeah. So it's a 22.
So the 9 plus the 8 plus the 4 plus the
plus the 7.
Booming plus the 7. Yeah.
It's 24.
Yeah. Sure.
I think.
Sounds about right.
I think it's taking into account the movement damage though.
Yeah, hang on.
I think that's the thunder booming critical damage 2. So if we ignore the 5,
it's that, isn't it? It's 9 from the sunblade, then 8 from the booming, then 4 from the crit from the sunblade, and then 7 from the booming.
That's it. Yeah.
So that's going to be 13 plus 7, 28.
28. Cool.
Beautiful. Yeah, you bring the sun sword down, and you just watch as she just falls to the ground dead, and you hear the one who's not stunned just yell, "Ophalia! You will pay for that!"
You brought this fight to us. Now you'll pay the consequences. And he's going to move back here to protect Lux a little bit.
Perfect.
And that will be the end of his turn.
Marvelous.
Squishy one.
So she is gone. Let's move her to the GM there. Beautiful. Seeker. It is once again your turn. Remember, you are sickened, so your attacks and ability checks have disadvantage.
He's gonna do flat roll attacks at the one that's stunned.
Sure.
Gonna make. I think he's gonna use 4 attacks using his last key point for flurry. So I'm gonna see how the first 2 go.
Sure, go for it.
First one. What the Oh wait, oh. It's a 1? Oh, I thought it's a 7. I was about to lose my shit. It would be the third one.
Unfortunately, the 16 will miss this stunned night hag.
And that was a miss.
That will also miss, yeah. And your flurry of blows thing, your last key point.
Fine.
Go for it.
Let's pray. Arm trick. Hey.
That will hit.
And last one.
You slug her across the jaw. That will also hit for a total of 20. Lovely. Anything else?
Nope, that's gonna be his turn.
Alrighty, Max, you are up. There's one night hag next to you, who's completely healthy, and then there's one that's still stunned that Seeker's attacking currently.
She wouldn't be stunned anymore though.
She's not stunned
He's
anymore.
almost
It's at the end of
stunned.
his turn, the stun ends. So she's
Oh,
not stunned
she's-
anymore, but she's
Wait, also
she
with
is-
wisdom save.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna attack this one.
And Seeker, yeah, you break the sickening effect. Go for it, Max.
Just normal attacks, yeah.
Yeah, she's back in her own head, so she's not stunned anymore.
First attack,
Still hit though for 7.
second attack.
I will also hit for 13. Very nice.
Beautiful. And with
That
the
she's now
bat,
bloodied.
I'm gonna attack with the bat. Remember, I need to add +2 to the hit and +2 to the damage.
Yep.
So it'll be 10 damage.
Yeah, that definitely hits. So fuck off, nightmare hunting. Should I change her health?
Maxwell, what I realised with the blood spit as well, if you check on your character sheet, if you tune to it, it gives you the +2 damage.
Oh, I did. I am attuned to it.
Are you?
Not
in the
in,
plastic
the Polar Master doesn't update with magic weapons. It's
Oh,
just a
okay.
flat thing. Yeah, no, it's really awkward.
Uh,
It just pulls from your base stats.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You have
So
to make a
+2.
custom attack, I think, in there.
I mean, I can change it, but then I have to change for every time I change a weapon. I'll just have to change. So just leave it as is. So yeah, so just plus, yeah. So that's 10 damage.
Beautiful. Yeah, you can crack across. She's now bloodied from that final strike as well. And that's your turn, Max?
Yep, my turn.
Lovely stuff. She is going to, at the start of her turn, she's going to turn to her sister as they make their wisdom saves at advantage. And both fail.
Both fail.
So
Damn.
she will take 19. And she will
With that,
take...
Spirit Guardian's doing work again.
yeah.
Best
A little bit spell.
Top Secrets pick ever.
True enough.
Not even use Fireball, and I normally love that spell.
This one will
Yeah.
move down here. And will grab the body of their sister who's dead. And they begin yelling at each other just across the battlefield. Let me see, I think they probably speak it in... Yeah, they start yelling at each other in Primordial, if anyone speaks it.
Nope.
I do.
Oh, do you? Cool. Then you
Yeah.
hear in Primordial, she'll say, "Get ready to get us out of here." I will. And then they both begin to cast a spell.
They're trying to leave. I can understand what they're saying.
I can't do anything about it. I've got no
Yeah,
sense.
I don't think
Oh.
anyone can counterspell it. And you watch as they both pull these like sickly, like warped tuning forks and ding, 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 and just like vanish away with the body.
Fuck.
And yeah. The
Well,
night hags
so
leave.
they're not gonna come back so soon.
It seems they left.
Have you met them before?
Yes. It was our second day, perhaps, even first, after coming through the mists. And we may have set fire to their home a little.
Wasn't those
Oh.
grey hags though? I might just.
They were night hags.
No hags.
Oh, so the same. Oh, fucking bitches.
It's the same ones.
Okay.
They told you they'd come back.
Yeah. We destroyed.
Oh.
We destroyed the-
Foreshadowing from literally 7 months ago.
We've been playing Strahd for a
I
long
mean-
time, weren't we? Aren't we?
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
remember.
I can kind of see why they've attacked us now. If you burn down their home.
I mean,
But-
In our defense, they did try to attack us because they were abducting children and baking them into, I can't even remember what it was now.
It's
Some
pies.
form of food. Pies. that was
Pies.
it.
Dream pies.
did they
Oh,
taste
okay.
good at least?
They're doing horrible things to people. These pies.
Seeker,
People
we-
give
we-
their own
we-
kids so they can get
I-
more pies.
I didn't eat the pies, Seeker.
Ah,
Did anyone eat a pie? I don't know if you know what they did. I don't think none of us ate the
No.
pies.
Look at them.
If Lux was there at the start, he definitely would have. He would be like, "Ooh." He would be like,
free
"Ooh."
food.
of course you would. Oh, homemade pastries from Grandma. What's the secret ingredient, children?
But yeah, you are all out of initiative as the night hags end their assailment. However, even though one of the night hags is dead, the curse reducing your hit point maximum, the nightmare haunting, persists. But I mean, Lux and even Esmeralda would be smart enough after a brief Arcana check / medicine check. If you guys could be healed by some sort of like great restoration magic or something similar, that would erase the hit point maximum reduction.
Anybody has that? Question mark.
I feel so weak.
Honestly, I don't feel too affected, thankfully.
Same. Here.
I think we should conserve resources. You don't look so great though, Max.
I could finish this rest, to be honest.
If
I
He-
think that's probably a good idea.
if he dies, does the curse continue in a new body?
I don't know. I don't know if it targets more the soul or the actual physical form.
You're not killing me. Sticker. Stop saying that.
Unfortunately, this evening I don't have any more magical ability, but tomorrow night and following I can keep some of my power set aside and I can summon a magical circle to prevent such intrusions. I didn't think that was going to be an issue.
Yes, I think perhaps between us we could do better to ward the area.
It
where
would
we
be
need to sleep.
a similar size to the hut as well. It's 10-foot radius.
That is
Perfect.
So, if we carry on doing this, shall we just make sure we take watch? Maybe.
Yes, I think we were perhaps a little complacent and didn't take precautions, but at least we have learned now.
I would be cautious with those creatures if they can continue to appear and do that often. I imagine over a long period of time that might have ill effects on you.
Yes, let's try not to attract their attention too much.
Perhaps you made a bit too much noise today.
true enough.
Perhaps. Although they had the opportunity to, well, slaughter us previously, I think their main priority was getting away and regrouping when we turned up at their windmill, the bone grinder. You probably saw it from when we were atop of the building with the
Yes, the
at
one
the
overlooking
beacon.
Valaki, the old burnt-out windmill.
That's the one. Yes, it wasn't burnt out before we came, so I can understand that they perhaps want revenge, whether it's linked to our efforts against Strahd or not. I'm not particularly sure. But either way, if we could do whatever we can to accelerate our journey through this place, the fewer opportunities they'll have to disrupt our passage, so to speak.
Agreed. Alright, well, I'm going to get back to sleep. She'll say, like, try to find a spot that's not got, like, pooling blood around it. Like, move her bedroll up. Callan, Max, and Seeker, you guys know that you're going to have to restart your long rest again. Because these visions prevented you from actually being able to effectively get a long rest, so you have to sleep in a little bit tomorrow. But Esmeralda and Lux will be able to be up about 4 hours before you guys.
In that case, what I'd probably do is I'd step out of the magic of the tiny hut to start to drop it,
And
then
recast it.
bring it back, recast it. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Easily done. So you just step out, recast the hut, and you all bed down again. So Lux, you and Esmeralda actually wake up about 4 hours before the rest of your party are fully rested. If there's anything you would like to discuss with her kind of in private or anything like that, you can. Otherwise, she'll just, sharpen her weapons, take small inventory stock on what she has, and just make sure that, like, you're prepared for the next day.
Hey, Esmeralda,
Yes.
I've been thinking about this since we've been here. I really want to set fire to the spiders. What do you think? Because they're sleeping right now, so they won't know the stupid plan. I've been thinking about this. What happens if I create a bonfire underneath one of those cobwebs? Do you think it'd go?
I'm not sure. I think you could probably burn the cobwebs away, but they're not like tinder in a fire. They're not going to. They might flash off more than anything. I don't think you're going to incinerate them. You could try, by all means. I don't see any benefit unless there's something in that ballroom that you think would be useful. We didn't really look
I
before.
get rid of spiders. I don't like spiders. I really don't like spiders.
I mean, like, if you
Okay.
you can go, by all means. I'm not going to waste my time, but if you want to, go right ahead. They're
No.
not doing any harm up here.
I'd learn not to go away from too many people because otherwise ghosts will start attacking. I'm staying close to the group.
And perhaps something to consider, Lux. This is going to be quite a target for goodness knows what in the valley. Now that the Orders of the Silver Dragon have left, seems. I think it might be unfortunate for us if we remove one of the natural threats that might keep something at bay.
I see. So maybe open the doors and run.
Perhaps
Okay.
maybe give them full run of the castle, the mansion. That might be an idea. At least make it more difficult for someone else to move in. But again, if we're doing anything like that, we should probably wait for the others to wake up. I don't want
agree.
one of us to get attacked by a giant spider and killed while they sleep.
That's a good point. Okay. Do we
Bloody
want
hell.
to prep the wagon now, or should we just wait for them to wake up?
I can go get it ready. I'll need to go check on Ismark's body, make sure it's not stunk up the place, attracted any wolves or anything like that.
Oh yes. I can come and help if you want.
By all means,
No,
I
two
think
of it,
one of
one.
us should stay here and keep an eye on them while they sleep, just in case those
good
hags
point.
come back.
Yes. Yeah. I'll stay here.
All right, I'll meet you in a bit. And she heads outside, and after about 4 more hours, Lux, the rest of your party do stir, and you all meet up outside. Esmeralda has the wagon kind of brought around and ready to go. But you're all regrouped, and you all gain the benefit of a long rest, and you level up for acquiring all 3 of the Wizard's Gemstones from the Wizard's Winery.
Yay!
And lighting the beacon of Argon Vostholt. The gemstones just need returned to their rightful owners.
Fucking hell.
But the gemstones, on the whole, have been completed.
I have to figure out how to long rest in D&D. Oh, gotcha. Hey,
It's been so long.
it's been so long.
Oh, are you fucking shitting me?
What did
Are
you
you
roll?
serious?
He rolled a 2 for his hit points.
Okay, where's my fucking D8? Gimme. Not great, not terrible.
I think I
can
might just
still
take.
live.
I think
You
I
gotta,
might
you
just
gotta
take
roll
it.
Improve,
My
yeah.
maximum hit points was set to the great number of 1. What the fuck?
I'm gonna roll. I'm a sorcerer.
Kill this
Oh.
guy.
See.
What
But
the
you
That's
don't
a plus
fuck your area.
5.
You're not a fighter, are you? Like, you're not going to be in the front line. So it doesn't matter.
+5, so I'm on
We're
the
all
second.
dead.
He's got +4 to con. He's fine.
Yeah. He's a strong boy.
But still.
I think at the start of that long rest, I think Lux had the most health. Like, apart from maybe Esmeralda.
Mhm.
Alright, but Esmeralda's
had-
fucking badass with 18 shields.
So charisma. Hey, I got 20 charisma now, guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
spells.
So that's +2. Okay, so that's... Fucking
Uh,
hell, bro. Oh,
Question now, lads, is what 5th level spell do I take? Do I take Synaptic Static, which is probably one of my favourite 5th level spells ever. It's an intelligence save,
I know what yeah, it's good.
8d6 psychic damage, and if they fail, they have -1d6 from attack rolls and ability checks and concentration checks. Or do I take Legend Lore, which could be very, very useful when we get to the Amber Temple? The problem is oh no, incense worth at least 250 gold pieces, which the spell consumes. Not in Barovia.
Gonna be hard to come by that. I mean, maybe the Amber Temple has a room full of incense.
Maybe.
See, do I take another 4th level spell, or do I just go for a 3rd level spell like Mass Healing Word, or the Melf's Minute Meteors? Because I mean, I saw you do that. Oh wait, that's not the one you used. That was Vector, was it?
Yeah, that was Victor.
It's useful, but yeah.
Yeah.
It depends. Yeah. Well, I could do counter spell, but I don't think we'll be playing against a lot of casters.
Does anybody have arrowheads? We've got arrows from Nimir, haven't we?
Nimir would have 40 arrows, 40-ish arrows.
I'm thinking animate objects might be useful.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because we could get tiny. How many tiny? 10 non-magical arrowheads. Animate those, and they have a +8 to hit, 1d4 +4 damage each.
I could try Revivify, but I feel like we're not going to find that many diamonds. Friend gold.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm not taking Greater Restoration. I could take Mass Cure Wounds, although I figure when it comes to healing, Lux is probably our best bet. I do have Mass Healing Word because of one that I switched out, but yeah.
Question.
See, I can get... Oh, there you go.
Purity of body. Am I immune to disease and poison, as in poison damage type, or poison as in you drink this, you get poisoned?
I think if you're immune to
Poison
poison,
type.
then you're immune to both the poison condition and the poison damage type.
But yeah, thank you. Yeah, and now he can move at 50 feet as well, so that's nice.
I'm thinking I should probably just go for Mass Cure Wounds. Because I don't want to go for another concentration spell, because I'll be having Bless or Beacon of Hope always up. They're like my go-tos.
Yeah.
Unless I want to go for something like Dimension Door or Fire Shield. Polymorph, yeah, I guess could be helpful.
I've got Polymorph. I've not used it yet.
Oh, we have it.
Yeah.
And you've got Dimension Door. I mean, I could do Charm Monster or Dominate Beast.
You.
How many beasts do we come across? And bear in mind, if we come across a wolf, we're probably going to be fighting it, so it's going to have advantage on the save. Also, it's not going to work on the majority of actually threatening creatures.
Are there any good level 4 banishment?
Banishment's a good one. I am switching.
Concentration as well.
It is, but like,
I'm as because obviously on a level up you can switch out a spell. I'm switching a second level. I'm switching out heat metal, and I'm going to get mirror image because that's going to help me when we're in battle to keep my spirit guardians up.
Taking out of Esmeralda's book.
Well, yep.
Works
So-
for her.
It's good daylight. Daylight is not actual sunlight though, is it? So,
Nope. No, you need high level spell for that.
Life transference? No, I don't have that as it is. Provify sending? I could do sending. That
Could
could
do.
help us a lot on traveling wise.
You could do it for Mordenkainen, albeit you've got a 5% chance of failure if he's in his mansion. You could do it for Strahd to be like, call off your bitches, we're on our way.
You
But
bitch. So,
I feel like sending's a very Lux thing as well. I feel like he would have that.
Yeah,
I won't be
sending
getting
basically Lux, the Gen Z adventurer, being
Yes.
like, yeah, I'm just going to send a Snapchat DM to this person.
Hi, Strahd. I just want to say, are we still able to come for the dinner? Please.
or
No. Okay.
Then he could
He
get
said
stuff
no.
like he could wait. Is there any spot with us? We'll record yourself so we could stream
I
the
wouldn't
Strahd
have-
experience.
I wouldn't have mass healing word, but I mean, I thought we'd be fine with that. I heal enough as it is.
I've got mass healing word. If it gets to that point.
I mean, I can heal twice per round anyway. So
I mean, Seeker has his spells. He has punch and stuff.
Punch
Cool. I think-
harder and hit.
I'm gonna take sending because it means I can talk to.
Hey, with sending, you could try talking to people back home.
No, I'm thinking of the girl that we cured. I can't remember her name now for some reason. I don't want to say it
Stella?
wrong. Not
Is it Stella?
Is it? Oh, it is. It is.
Stella
No,
White,
Isabella.
one that we took to the Abbey, yeah.
Yeah, it always. I was like, is it Isabella? I was like, no, it's not that one.
Just think, what would Max say, and then say the
Okay, there we go. I think I'm going to take that. I think I might keep it. I feel like I might get a chromatic orb.
Wait, what level spells are you taking?
You have
level?
You have a diamond. Hang on, watch the material component on Chromatic Orb.
You
Because
need a
you've
diamond
got-
worth 50
like
gold
diamond.
pieces.
Yeah, that's what I've got. That's what I started with. That's the one I used my starting gold with.
Damn.
I don't know what rune to pick.
I should do this guy myself. Oh wait. Grease.
I think I'm gonna take Storm Rune.
Would Mage Armor be better for me?
So like for 1 minute, whenever I attack whatever creature attacks, I can use my reaction and declare the attacks have advantage or disadvantage.
Ooh.
For
Okay,
1 minute, for 10 turns.
I'm getting chromatic orb for my spell level up, and I'm gonna actually change it for magic missile.
Cool.
Because I didn't have that spell before. I think that's gonna be better than chromatic orb. If I'm gonna use a range spell, I'll probably use Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
See, I've got
DM, I'm ready when you're.
I'm ready
just
when you're ready.
letting you
I
guys
have
discuss.
my features picked out.
Yeah, I'm just taking a moment to see what's happening next, just making sure my notes are all ready to rumble.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna take that one.
Seeker can move now 50 feet per turn and immune to poison and disease. That's it. End of sentence.
Very nice.
I just got an ASI. That's all I've got.
It's fine. It's useful.
I got spell!
Oh yeah, spells. But
All right.
now, I'm level 10.
So you're all up outside Argon Vostholt. And I guess Esmeralda would get like mounted up, and she would say Trovash, and the sort of like semi-translucent horses form at the front of her barrel top wagon. And I guess she would ask, so where are we going then? I know there was mention of returning those gemstones. We're near Valaki, we're only about an hour and 20 minutes away. Or we could start heading down towards Mount Gakis on the Tachenka Pass. It's going to be a little long journey, though.
I feel like we should probably go with Valaki first, since we're here. And we need returning to the rightful owners.
Yes.
How
I'd be comfortable with that, although if you remember Valaki,
Left a werewolf.
specifically, not just left a werewolf there, we actively, while they were on lockdown, walked a werewolf through the gates.
I have a plan kind of for that. And I'll put out the sheep goat skin. Remember the hunters? I was thinking we could maybe, it could be a hit or miss chance if they left or not, but it could be a act as them. Obviously, I need you to disguise yourself as well.
And what do you need? What were you thinking we could use the hunters for?
The hunters from the bar. I can't remember. Give me I'll get their names.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what for. Like,
To get in.
Oh. But if we get into the hunt, sorry, I'm probably missing something. If we're able to get the hunters from the bar, they're going to be in the bar or in Valaki. How are we going to use them to get in? I don't know.
He wants
Well,
to
I was
travel
gonna
to
say,
them.
it could be a chance if they were gone out for hunting, then we could return,
Oh right, yeah.
or possibly go to a different guard tower and hope they didn't know.
I mean, I don't think I'm not exactly unwelcome in the Valaki. We have a big wagon, we no longer have a skull to lug around. We could probably even hide in the back of the wagon, and we could just try to ride straight through.
That sounds like a much more sensible plan.
I mean, it's going to lead into more difficulties for things like getting out of the wagon into, a building or wherever the Martikovs have taken up shop.
Oh, that's fine. They have a good spot.
Yes, and
Okay.
I don't think we should be spending too much time in Valaki. We should very much hand over the gems and then leave.
Yep,
Right?
agreed.
I can blend in pretty well.
Oh, as well. When we woke up, for some reason, I remembered another spell, and I can now send long messages to people.
Do you want to try that first, Lux, to try to contact the Martikovs to see if they can meet us outside the town? Because that would be much better for us.
I can try. I was gonna use it to see if the little girl was okay, but I can try it with them.
I was gonna
And-
say,
and-
probably
But
contact the
look,
family.
would that change our plans at all? Whether she was okay or not? Because we are not going back to Krezek. We agreed this.
It makes my mind better. It makes my mental health better. That she's safe, maybe. Or
How
she's got-
about if you still have the magical capacity to do it towards the end of today when we're about to rest? How about you do it then?
Okay, I guess I can do it like that. And I'm
That
going
is-
to
Wise.
send a message.
Sure. Who are you sending a message to?
Oh wait, first of all, before I send a message, do you think we could probably go to the Vistani camp and meet them there? I mean, we're welcome there, ish. Are you welcome there, Esmeralda? Or are they like anti-Esmeralda?
I was under the impression that firstly, Esmeralda, you had a disagreement of sorts with the Vistani before we met you. Is that correct?
I don't exactly fall, incredibly good on anyone's lap, but I'm not exactly, hated.
But if I recall, the Martikovs were slightly wary of the Vistani because of the Vistani's allegiance to Strahd.
Oh yes, of course.
right.
All Vistani and Vistana can willingly travel through the mist. We have Strahd's blessing. Some Vistani do work for him in exchange for gifts, wine, trinkets, but there are some Vistani who actively oppose him. Madame Eva, the matriarch, down in Stair Pool, she makes quite a point of trying to resist doing his bidding, but if the ones you're talking about, if that's the group over by Valaki who are partnered up with the Dusk Elves, they hold great ties to Strahd. Spy for him, steal things for him, give him information. Any interaction you've had with them probably would not be recommended to be liberal.
There is,
Anything
because
you have
we've
received or maybe you interacted with them with, assume Strahd already knows.
In that case, then Lux perhaps arrange to meet them either at the bridge that goes over the Lunar River or at the Lunar River crossroads.
done Lunar River Crossroads. We'll say there. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the names up because I have all my notes.
Wait, oh yeah, Valaki's in.
No, but it's not. Vasali. Not Vasali. Danica. Is it Danica? Yeah, you know what? Danica's the nice one.
It's Danica.
Lux likes Danica. I'm gonna cast send into Danica.
Perfect.
Oh wait, is there a certain amount of words, isn't there?
25 words.
25.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit.
So think about it and write the message down.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if you want to write the message down in
You can
roll
just
20
wing it if you want.
or in
I'm
session.
winging
roll.
it.
Go
I'm
for it.
doing
you're
a
winging
Lux
it.
thing.
Oh,
I'm doing a Lux thing.
oh.
Can someone help me keep track of these count?
For Lux's sake, yeah, I'll count as well, and we'll see where we go.
Hi, Danica. We have the remaining stones. Meet at the
What was the
Twilight
fucking
Crossroads.
Twilight Crossroads?
Lunar River crossroads. Was it Lunar River?
Lunar River Crossroads. We'll be there waiting. We're going there.
We're cuts. We'll be there. We're cuts.
Shit.
And then you hear back, Lux, that's great news. Problem, Valaki is plagued by lycanthropy. All the guards are dead or turned. People hiding in houses. The town is not safe. And then cuts.
We're going to Valaki.
What did they say, Lux? Are they going to meet us or meet us at the gate?
Wow. Valaki is not Valaki anymore. It's imagine the werewolf den, but bigger.
And
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
We can't
yeah,
see you.
we can.
There we go.
God.
There we go.
Hello. Sorry.
You see, she told me it's not safe. People are hiding. Guards are either dead or turned to lycanthropy. Lycanthropy. Werewolves.
Lux, we are 5 people. We cannot
Yes.
take on a whole town of lycanthropes. Even though we are familiar with Valaki and its buildings and its streets, we only spent perhaps a week or so there at the most. Seeker, it's been a long time since you were in Valaki.
Very much.
Before we met up with you, I don't see any good from going to Valaki now.
To fulfill our promise, and plus, if we save these people, they'll be grateful.
I don't
I
think they will be grateful, Lux, if they find out what happened, that we sent in the original werewolf that's turned the whole town.
But they don't know that. Shh. Only the father knows that.
Maybe.
I agree with Alan.
And what do you think of the fate of the father, Lux? Do you think he will have survived? He doesn't exactly seem the most, conditioned in combat.
I'm sure he has a few bucks in him, a few rounds. I don't know.
Callum's going to turn to Max, and he's going to be like, Max, you agree with me, right? We need to go to the Amber Temple. We need to keep these stones on us.
Yes, I agree. I think we need to get rid of the stones as soon as possible. It breaks my heart to know we have released these creatures in Valaki. I think we still owe to them. We did this. At some point, we have to come back and deal with this situation.
It's the least we
But-
do. We caused it.
But I think we have to go to the temple. That's our priority.
From my understanding of the map that I have just visualized as though it's in front of me at this very moment, we would either have to traverse across the wilderness to travel from the Amber Temple to our next destination, wherever that may be, or we would have to come back almost past here and go through Vallaki, or at least around it. I say we confront the situation at that point once we've learned all we can, because at every step of this journey we have found out information and events have unfolded that has changed our approach, and I think the Amber Temple will be a significant step on that
I
journey.
agree. I think we're gonna get many answers in the Amber Temple. That
Okay.
will most likely be our
After.
biggest our biggest stop before we face the devil.
Okay. But
Yes.
after we're back to Team Werewolf Extermination Squad. Funnel and kill.
And then after we go to temple, then we can review our position and perhaps we could indeed go back to Vallaki. But
Yes.
we can't take our eye off the ball. We must keep moving.
I agree.
I just thought
That's when
I just thought exterminating it now before it gets completely out of hand more than it has.
that
my
kids
opinion.
is the soldier talking. Not the fucking barbarian.
The
Max
soldier,
thinking.
old
Lux,
veteran soldier. Where is he?
Lux, I understand that this will be weighing heavily on your mind. It is on mine too, but this place has hardened my soul to such things. We have made mistakes on our journey here, and he'll turn to Max and kind of look in the general direction of Barovia that we managed to just completely decimate inside a day.
Yeah, the beacon
Um,
washing over. Well, it's like hitting the mountainside where, like, you know, the village lies beyond somewhere, but out of reach, out of sight.
I do agree with Callan. Like it is a lost cause for now.
I hope
You
Circle
think
forgives me for
Strahd
saying this,
should
but
be-
we should have killed the kid.
No, really? Who was against that?
It's all
I
our
think we
fault.
should have cured the kid.
Yes.
Lux.
One of
I think
us
that's the key
wanted to-
step in the process that you're missing. You're allowing your heart to rule your mind. We need your brain. We need you to be in the zone. This is not going to be an easy day, whether we're traveling or going to Vallaki or going somewhere else. We need you on point. We can't be dealing with you being too emotional. Do you understand? And he'll kind of rest his hand on Lux's shoulder
Yeah.
in that kind of weird uncle way that he's never been before. Callan, you know, he's always been kind of either with peers or fairly subservient as a courtier.
Yep. I'll kind of go next to Lux as well, and I'll tell Lux, Lux, I feel your pain, my friend. I feel for all those kids who got killed, all those people in Vallaki. We send these creatures in there. You know, I feel for them. But we
Gave
must
them
press
a
on, my
goal.
friend. We will return to Vallaki at some point, but not now.
They would have had a
Pains me
nice
to say
life.
it.
With all the
Pains
gold.
me to say it. You know me. Pains me to say it, but we can't get distracted. We're so close. We need to keep moving.
Amber Temple first, then kill the wolves.
Very Shaun of the Dead. Go to the Amber
Okay.
Temple, deal with that shit, go to Vallaki, kill the werewolves, go to the Blue Water Inn, have a pint and wait for all this to blow up.
I like that. I like the sound of that invisible voice.
Alright, so if you tell Esmeralda to go to the Amber Temple instead, she will nod and crack the reins and the horses will spur to life as we begin traveling. So let's see here.
That's like the traveling song.
Yeah. We're running to 18 werewolves and 2 Eldrazi's.
I don't even know that sounds scary as fuck.
Alright.
Oh no, he's counting. Oh no. Not good.
How many enemies? Roll 3d20.
Just gotta roll for your random encounters and see if any actually come up. So you got quite a journey ahead of you.
So
You
say
kind of like
So go on.
yeah, you kind of leave the road that you've falling behind, and you begin making like the Tashenka Pass itself. Wow, talk about rolling low. And you continue like following it as it winds and winds and begins going higher and higher up, clinging to like the sides of these mountains as it travels. Let's see here, Barovia. There it is. And you pass the Raven River crossroads as you've done before. You make your way. Where are we? There we go. Alright. You continue kind of like following this little gravel road that hugs the mountainside, and you're climbing to significant heights. You end up traveling for 7 miles along this like winding mountain pass, and it is like terrifyingly steep. For the most part, it is like almost always like leading to like a very sheer drop off on one side, like incredibly steep. As you kind of like continue following it along, and kind of up ahead of you as you travel, you see looming before you the shelf of rock on which the mountain road clings to. It grows incredibly narrow. Esmeralda's wagon like moves at a slow pace to avoid like, you know, falling off or hitting a rock and sending everyone careening. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply and toward dark, rolling clouds. To your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog, and ahead of you, through the wind and falling snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes, and topped by statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set in the center of the wall is a closed iron portcullis, behind which burns a curtain of green flame. On the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone topped by golden statues of mighty warriors. You are at the Tashenka Pass.
So this is blocking our way.
Yes, so there's the guard tower on the left. Then there's like the actual sort of iron gates and portcullis which are closed, and then behind those portcullis themselves, there's like an actual green curtain of flame, kind of set back about 10 foot from the portcullis itself, which is also blocking your path.
Could I perhaps do an Arcana check to see what might be causing the green flame, presuming it's magical?
Certainly. Yeah, if you want to move up, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, like, you just do me a general Arcana check. See? 16 is exactly what we needed. Yeah, it is a magical effect. It's like an evocation effect. You think something like a dispel magic spell would probably dissipate it. But you're not sure, you know, what's causing it, or if it's permanent, or what. I do actually have a battle map for this area, so I can give you guys a better idea of what you're looking at. But just, you know, theater of the mind it until I can get you there.
Should we go check out the guard tower? Either it's manned and we could perhaps figure something out, or it will be unmanned and we may be able to find a safe way past this.
So just to be clear, the guard tower itself is beyond.
Gotcha.
So if I can actually get you onto this side here, I'll show you a lot easier of what you're looking at.
Cool.
So you guys are kind of down here at the bottom. Squares are 10 foot. If I move one of you over here, actually I've got a handout for you, which will be fine. Let me see.
Fuck, I was muted this whole time. Fuck's sake.
Handout. Let me see.
There we go.
So you're saying like this is like a green, like a wall of green flame, is it?
Yeah.
Is it going like control flame?
Sorry about that. Oh, busting for
It's fine.
Not me.
How high is this wall?
So the actual gatehouse is 30 foot high, and then the adjoining walls are 20 foot high, lined with stone spikes.
And these walls and the drop either side are significant. That's 100 foot per. between
Every
the
single thing is 100 foot.
Yeah. Well,
fuck.
we
this
can't
might
go.
help
We can't
you.
go around it.
That's kind of what you're looking at.
Can't go over it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We can't go under it.
And you're kind of, I'm saying like you're probably doing this from 30, 60 foot back or so. You're not really approaching.
I mean, I've got a grappling hook. Can we try to climb over?
Good
I
try.
can't
We're going to have to
grab
leave the wagon
walls.
here unless there's a way to open those gates.
Yes, maybe there's a way from inside, perhaps.
Maybe.
Right. Question.
I could perhaps try to dispel the green flame, but we still have the portcullis itself to deal with. Should we get closer and have a look and just be on guard for anything that may be
Yes.
trying to?
Question.
Let's go.
How
defend this
how
place?
tall are these walls?
So the walls on the left and right are 20 foot, and then the central gate is 30 foot tall.
Seeker, could he just literally just walk up the mid-gate wall 30 feet?
Can do.
Yeah, he just like walks up.
Sure. So
Slowly
Seeker
make-
moves up. As Seeker, as you get within 10 foot of the gates, the actual portcullis itself.
But
Go ahead, Max.
before we do anything, Max is going to take a more defensive approach. He would take out his shield and a sword. So he's gonna wield his spear one-handed.
Okay.
And the shield in another hand.
Yeah, cool. Seeker, as you move
Before
within 10
anything
foot of the
happens.
portcullis, it shrieks with the sound of metal on metal as it rises on its own and stays open. The green flame behind it continues to burn.
He continues to walk up the wall. He's not
Beautiful.
going into the floor.
Seeker, you walk up the wall 30 foot high, and then I need everyone to roll me initiative. As the
Oh,
two
no.
demonic-like vultures with horned heads crack under the stone and come to life.
Oh, hello. Cracks feathers. Let's finish that. Could you put him on the wall itself if he manages to make it up there?
This creature occupies the wall space, so you're kind of standing. You
Oh.
would have run up 30 foot, and then that's like as combat effectively begins, because this is a hostile creature. It will immediately stop you from entering its space. So effectively, Seeker, you're at risk of falling unless you get, an initiative like that.
He has good initiative.
Let me just set this sheet up.
Lux just having a little nap in the wagon.
Yeah, yes.
Doing great, guys.
Grand.
Doink. Yeah, they rolled shit. Alrighty. Turn 5, and Esmeralda is a 16. Alrighty, top of the round, Seeker, as you're kind of moving up, I'll move you here just so you can actually see this creature before. But it's this large, like this vulture-like, demonic-looking creature with horned heads.
Cool. He is gonna. Is he still at the risk of falling?
Yeah, if you stop moving, I think that's like you fall, don't you? Like as per you don't have a climbing speed. You just
Yeah.
Can he physically
Even
move-
if you're attacking on the way, like if you do anything that stops your movement, you drop.
And is there any way to like move like here, move like there?
You'd have to move like horizontally across, so you can move
Yeah, fucking
5.
your bonus action to disengage if it's in melee and fly.
Sure. And you're just gonna fly over the top.
Yes.
Sure thing. Just flying over it.
Trying
Or
to
like
fly and
around
find
it.
a good place to perch for melee attacks on the ball itself.
Okay, then the best place for that would probably be, if I move you here, Seeker, probably flying about 20 foot up, on the right there.
Cool. Yeah. Then he's gonna
And you can see them there. I'm not going to bother duplicating the tokens, because otherwise it'd be a
And he's
headache
gonna-
up with them.
He's gonna attack away.
Go for it.
Stack.
Sure.
Uh,
We'll hit for 9.
do we want to expend resources?
Probably want to conserve. We don't know how bad these are, so I don't know.
It's more like, does he want to use stunning strikes? That's what I mean.
Probably not, because we're not going to be able to capitalize on it.
Yeah. Oh,
right
yeah,
back
that's true. Fair enough. Yep, that's gonna be his first attack. Second attack.
Go for it.
Fortune.
That will hit for number 10.
Attack. Well, I presume is.
Yeah, 13 will miss. You just punch the stone next to this creature, and it turns towards you.
And yeah, that's gonna be his turn.
Go. You were using the quarterstaff, right?
Yes.
Cool. That's fine. It's magical.
Magical quarterstaff.
And I assume fire on the unarmed strikes. Or using budgeting.
Come again? Sorry.
Fire on the unarmed strikes, I assume. As normal.
Yeah, fires as always. He
Cool.
like unless like it's visibly a bad idea, like Red Dragon, it spews
Yeah.
flames. He always uses fire for reasons. Yeah,
Good.
that's gonna
Just
be
if you're, I'll always assume you use fire unless you say otherwise.
yes. Thank you.
Callan.
Callan is going to cast Shield of Faith on Seeker from 60 feet away,
Hey, thank you.
and will then do Vicious Mockery at the one that he's hit, that Seeker's hit.
Sure thing. It will make a wisdom saving throw. It has advantage. And 2 7s will fail.
So he takes all of 4 psychic damage.
And he has disadvantage in the next attack.
Hey.
Yep. And he will have drawn his sun sword. Obviously, can't activate it just yet, but he will shout to Seeker and tell him to probably get the fuck down, unless he plans on taking both of them out by himself.
Not it.
And then that will be the end of his turn.
Beautiful. Max, you're up.
Oh shit. Fuck. So how high is he? Is he 30 feet up? Like 30
Seeker
feet
is
up the wall?
30 foot high up, yeah.
Oh.
So as a reference, Seeker is like here. Like above this point, but he's 30 foot up. He just ran up the wall. The creatures both exploded to life, like something like concrete and stone flying. And then he like sidestepped one and like landed up on top of the gatehouse itself.
no. As a free action, I was like, probably tell Seeker, come back down. There's not much you can do from down here.
Just because Seeker you can see, I'm going to move you to here as well. Just to the north, because you would actually see just beyond as well. A little bit.
There's not much you can do, so I'm just gonna move closer to the gate.
Sure thing.
And I'll tell Seeker, come down. If you can.
You could get ready if they follow me down.
Yeah. Just gonna I'm gonna take a dodge action.
Sure thing. So Max moves up, takes the dodge action. Esmeralda's turn. Esmeralda will get her spells back first. She will cast. Let's see here. Probably go for her usual old starter. She's going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on herself. Let's use the protective aura washes over her again. And she will then move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to in front of Max. In the hope that she can also, with her now disadvantage from attacks from these sort of creatures, perhaps. Bonus action, she will just do nothing, and that will be her turn. Lux.
Protection from Good and Evil is the best spell in fucking Barovia.
Yeah, she burns through fucking holy water like it's nobody's business.
She drinks holy water for breakfast with her cereal.
That consumes it. Technically, even good consumes holy water, I think.
Oh.
It doesn't have a material cost actually.
Yeah, and it's it doesn't specify the amount, so it could just be like a little flick.
A little pinch.
I imagine her being like Salt Bay.
Yeah.
Just kind of sprinkling it
I think
around.
she has an atomizer of holy water. She's like.
It's I'm gonna Eldritch Blast because I'm just gonna start blasting.
Go for it.
One,
for it.
2.
The 15 will just hit, so they both connect. Roll your damage.
Oh, both connect. Awesome. 7 and 10. 17.
17 total. Beautiful. Yeah, you two beams of energy crack into this creature. It snaps its head down towards you. Anything else?
Nope. That'll be it for me.
All right. Then this one lets out a stunning screech. Seeker, please make me a con save. As it emits this horrific screech from its surroundings.
Come
Your
on.
eardrums nearly burst.
12?
You feel your
Really?
eardrums burst as you're stunned, and then the other rock will move into melee with you, and it is going to peck you with its beak and bite you with its talons.
Good.
I'm in danger.
That'll hit.
And that will miss. So 11 piercing damage.
Yep. I'll just use a fucking tool. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Taken.
And then they are both going to fly off the top of the gatehouse. And their movement speed is because you're stunned, so you can't follow. You can't take out the opportunity. So
Just for reference, do I re-roll the saves, or is it one turn? It just went off for sure.
It's until the end of the rock's next turn.
Yeah.
It's in there.
it's like your stunning strike.
Hey.
It's exactly the same. They both will fly 30 foot forward. They're both still 30 foot off the ground, but they are now well and truly out of reach of most people, they think. And that will end the rock's turns. Seeker, you're stunned, unfortunately, so you can't do anything this turn. Callan.
Pretty much.
Callan is going to move here, and he's going to. Realizing that they are well out of range of Seeker at the minute, so probably drop Shield of Faith. He's going to cast Fairy Fire to catch them both.
Beautiful.
DC 17 Dex save.
Lovely. And yeah, it's not going to affect any of your allies.
It's up in the air. So that means Shield of Faith drops on Seeker, of course.
That's
Yeah.
So
fine.
first one fails.
Second one succeeds, though.
That'll pass. Yeah.
19 and a 20. Oh,
Yeah, use those now. Thank you very much. And then he's going to give a bardic inspiration to probably Lux, because he knows that Lux uses the attack rolls. So Lux, you've got a bardic. It's 1d8.
Beautiful.
1d8. We like that.
Max, so your turn. These creatures have flown up, and they're flying 30 foot in the air.
Ah, fuck you know. What does this mean? This red dot and this one?
The purple one, he's fairy fired, so attack rolls against him have advantage.
Oh, okay. Only attack rolls. Ability checks.
Just attack rolls.
Attack
He's
rolls,
just glowing with this like purple like light, so he's very easy to see and hit.
Yeah, it's Fairy
Fine.
Fire. So
All right, I am going to use... Can I use my grappling hook and try to lasso this creature, just bring it down to the floor?
Yeah, you can make a improvised weapon attack if you'd like to try to, you know, sling this thing down. It's going to be very difficult to pull off because it's not really how grappling hooks are intended, and it's a flying creature, but certainly. So for this, just make me a attack roll with your strength modifier, no proficiency bonus. Actually, for this would be dex. You're throwing something, so it would be attack with your dex. So just a d20 plus dex.
Or you could just do a dex check in Beyond.
Yeah, that would also work.
Also, I'm just thinking. Would it be an advantage because the creature's very fired?
Yes.
Fuck it, I'm gonna try.
Go for
See
it.
what happens. Oh, I'm gonna try to bring one of them to the floor, and then I'm gonna do it. I said the dex check, yeah.
Yeah.
Twice, okay. Advantage. Boom. Oh shit.
Just soars over this thing and just like falls back down on the ground. Feels
Nothing.
unfortunately.
Fuck. No, maybe not.
You really wanted to use that hook, didn't you, Max?
I did. I really did. I thought it was gonna be pretty cool.
Did you just find it in your bag this morning and remember that you'd had it for 2 weeks?
Yes.
and not done anything with it?
Actually,
Okay.
yes, I did. I found it yesterday. that I had it in my
I
bag.
do the same with my spells. Don't worry.
I was like, shit, I'm gonna grab the hook.
Secret Hunt looks at you judgingly from the floor, from the
So
tower.
they are
he
so they're
doesn't.
30 feet
Seeker-
up in here.
Seeker is.
I know, yeah. Even though he stands, it's like, my ears. Looks.
So what's happening, Max?
Can I use my second attack to throw a javelin?
I would say you said Max was taking a defensive approach, shield and staff. You would have had to use object, put away the staff, and then as part of your attack, draw and throw. So you've got an open hand now, so as part of the attack, you can take another javelin and launch it, yeah, by all means. But you're not going to have a weapon equipped, so if anything comes with melee of you, you won't be able to polearm strike it.
Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna draw my spear back.
Sure.
I'm
I mean,
just
you
gonna-
can throw the spear.
Yeah, but I'm gonna lose my spear.
necessarily.
If my spear falls down there, that's it, it's done. No. And plus, like the demons or some shit, like they're probably resistant to. We're gonna stay here where I am.
Sure thing.
Hope for the best. End.
Alrighty.
Oh, actually, no. Fuck that. No, fuck end. I'm gonna be large. Bonus action. I'm large.
Alright, cool. Yeah, you grow in size.
Big boy.
Blink. As your giant's rune fills you with strength.
Fuck. Why don't I have a magical fucking javelin, a glaive? God damn it.
It's quite a specific weapon.
It is. There's not many magical glaives in D&D.
Really?
If at all.
Really?
Where is it? Where's the thing?
Yeah,
Here.
polearms are kind of neglected. You kind of got to homebrew your own, like do a flame tongue halberd or whatever.
Okay. So they're 20 feet. Yep, that's my turn then.
Alrighty. Esmeralda's turn. Esmeralda will look up at them. She will draw her crossbow, and she will fire twice. At the one which is fairy fired. Wow, didn't even fucking need advantage on that one. Holy shit. The second one will miss though, but the first one hits for 15 damage. As the silver crossbow bolt impacts it and shatters off this thing's hide. She kind of cusses and is like, I think if it's not magical, it's going to be a bit difficult to hit this thing. That was silver, it doesn't seem to have done much.
Forgot stuns.
And then, Lux, it is your turn.
Okay, magic. Okay, I'm gonna do what do. I don't know if I should waste them just yet. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm gonna quicken. Eldritch Blast.
Beautiful. Go for it. So bonus action, you fire your 2 beams.
So 1, 2.
I assume you're firing at the fairy fire one who's injured.
Yeah.
Then those are at advantage. So you roll just one more set at advantage. I'll take that one as a hit for your 20 on the second roll.
Okay.
Because the 14 would have missed.
Hey, oh, here you go. Oh, no.
Yep,
No,
very
it
fine.
didn't work.
Just roll one more.
There
Okay,
we
2
go.
hits.
Nice.
Roll your damage. 2 times.
1 damage. 2 damage.
Very good damage as well. 24 damage. This creature looks bloodied now. As these 2
And another
beams of
roll.
force energy wash over it.
Ooh.
Natural 20 will definitely hit.
Hey.
For fucking high damage again. 18 for that one.
Last one.
Hits again. Final bit of damage. This creature is looking critical.
10.
Still critical and still standing, just about. That'll be you, Lux, I assume.
Yeah.
This one, start of its turn, it flies 30 foot to here. It is going to use its action to grapple Seeker, who is incapacitated and stunned and cannot resist. And then it is going to fly 30 foot to the east.
Oh shit.
Gotta get there.
Oh shit!
Seeker is now 100, 200, 300, over a 400 foot drop. And this creature looks extremely critical. Hello, welcome to the Monsters Are Bastards.
It's fine.
Let him fall, it's fine.
I've seen him fall slowly. It'll be fine.
He did the fatal mistake of grappling the monk.
At the end of that Rock's turn, Seeker, you like come back to consciousness, and you see yourself being held up here by this creature, but you are
What's
currently
the
grappled.
Seeker was at the top.
I'll have to
Yeah,
quickly
flew up,
read it.
grabbed him, and then flew.
I'm gonna quickly
He's at
read
the top, isn't he? He's at the top here, isn't he?
He was. He's not here.
Oh,
Wait for
okay,
the
so
second
grapple is an
one.
attack, but he's not an attack. Is in a roll.
Oh, bonus action. He's gonna.
It was
use
still 30 foot up as well, Max, so it wasn't even within your reach.
his, bonus
Hey,
action.
Paul, don't forget
would-
to use your other one.
Would my rune shield do anything to stop that?
It's not an attack. It's
it has to be an attack. Innit?
it does well.
bonus
Even if it did, it automatically succeeds because he automatically feels the check
Oh right, I get it.
because he's incapacitated, so he can't even resist the grapple.
Bonus action. He will gain a flying speed equal to his movement speed.
It's not your turn yet, Seeker. Just bear with me.
Oh wait. Oh, I
Um,
thought you mean.
No, I need the Everett Rock because the Everett Rock is going to fly down
I'm so sorry. I got
towards
hyped for
Callan and
dropping.
Lux. It is going to fly 10 foot above the ground, and then it is going to let out its stunning screech on you two.
How tall am I again? Like 15 feet.
Yeah.
Max about 15 feet now, isn't he? Or 20
How about
feet?
15 foot? 'Cause you're large, yeah.
Oh,
Let's see here.
Larger.
So I need Callan and Lux, please, to make me con saving throws. Callan is fine.
I'm good
Lux.
at these.
Both fine. Beautiful. The creature will then, it's flown 20 foot down. It will then fly 20 foot back up where it currently is. Actually, you can fly even that one. It'll stay 30 foot up because I can keep doing its sweeping attacks down. And that will be the Rock's turn. Seeker, it is now your turn. You're currently grappled by this thing, so if you want to attempt to move, you're going to have your movement speed is currently 0, so you need to break the grapple first.
He's gonna use his bonus action to gain the flying speed.
Alrighty.
So he has a flying speed of 50 feet at the moment.
Well, no,
You
your
have
flying
a
is
speed of
0
0
feet.
right now because you're grappled.
Yeah.
But
Oh, wait, once he's ungrappled, he will have.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna make 2 attacks with his staff.
go for it.
Is this the one that's fire?
Yep, still verified.
Hey.
Got advantage.
Oh, no, wait, no, that's control. There we go. Hit.
That will hit. You crack this thing and it just like falls down, it like loses its grip on you and slips and falls. And then your wings just kick in as like you break free from the grapple and you start flying in the air.
Yep, he'd like to fly to. Way the fuck away from the drop.
Probably a good idea. And it just falls and you just watch it just fall into the Mist Seeker and just out of sight and you don't even hear it hit the ground.
He's gonna
Just
fly
falls.
into the melee of this one.
Sure thing. You're already 30 foot up, so you're very easily done.
The last attack. Well, he has one left. He's going to do another quarterstaff.
Sure thing. So you're moving to here.
Yeah. Definitely. End of turn.
Okay. End of your turn, you fall 30 foot because you're still flying.
Slow fall reaction.
Yep, slow fall reaction.
Cool.
Does it take a key point? Is it just a...
Yep, this reaction.
Slow fall doesn't, but DM's happy because it uses his reaction just in case.
Yep.
Counter spell.
Counter feather.
Not D20, what the fuck I did. Advanced dice roller, please. Sorry, I think my fucking... There we go. So you're falling 30 foot, so that would be 3d6 of damage. I mean, it's going to be below 50 anyway. You'll be fine, you take nothing. Yeah. You just land safely on the ground after trying to strike this thing, but just unfortunately, due to the chaos situation, you're unable to find purchase with the strike. Very nice.
Just
done.
flaps his, like when you say chicken falling, he's just going to do basically like frantically start flapping his wings.
Callan, you're up.
So knowing that one's dead, he's going to... So this is 30 feet up, you say?
Yes.
He's going to move away to spread out. Probably move over there.
Marvelous.
And he's just going to do vicious mockery just to try and save HP.
Beautiful. Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Let me see.
Another 4.
Or see, it will succeed this time.
Fair. And that will... He's going to bonus action draw the Sun Sword just in case. Just straight out.
Yeah, glows to life. Marvelous.
Probably
Max.
just there, to be honest.
You're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come here. How high is this guy?
30 foot up.
Oh, so he's like 15, isn't he?
I think, Max, you're like 15 foot tall. You can like jump, like vertically, a fair distance. If you had like, I'll just double check.
Oh, beautiful. Can I? Yeah, can I jump vertically? I'm gonna try to grapple him. I'm gonna bring him down.
Sure. You can
flex him.
You can make a high jump, equal to 3 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 foot immediately before the jump, which you can do to get right underneath him. So that would be 3 plus 5.
I was here, so.
Yeah. So it'd be 3 plus 5. So 8 foot you can jump. And you can extend your height. You can extend your arms, which allows you to jump a height of plus half your height on top of that. So you're saying you're 15 foot. So 8 plus 7 for 15 plus 15, so it's gonna be exactly 30. So you leap up, try to grab this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grapple it.
Sure.
You with my momentum, just use no method to bring him down.
Yeah, of course.
Suplex him.
Yeah, it would be just like dragging him with you, I suppose.
Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
This is what we just see the goggle just drag him off.
No, I'm gonna shove him prone in the air.
You're gonna try to shove him? Cool.
I'm gonna. Should I shove him? Actually, yeah. Fuck. Okay, folks. Should I try to grapple him or should I shove him prone from the air? What do you guys reckon?
If you grapple him, his speed becomes 0 and he drops, unless
Yeah.
he's able to keep afloat by.
That was the issue with
I'll
Argus because Argus Boss is hovering, not flying. But if this creature
Alright, so
is
I'm gonna do that
flying, then like yeah, theoretically, if you
Yeah.
grapple him, then he can fall.
So I would say grapple, because either way, if you succeed, he's coming down. Grapple just means you're keeping hold of him.
Fine, and I have advantage because I'm large.
Big.
All right, cool. Let's do this. I'm gonna go and grab him. Ah!
Go for it. Roll it.
Triple suplex.
Roll it.
Max is secretly a wrestler, guys. Just so you know.
He wasn't
Roll
telling you.
it.
Come on,
We did a lot
Max.
of
I want
wrestling.
2 nat
From this
ones.
arena.
And then I want you to
Stop.
re-roll those nat ones as a half.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Where's that? Oh, shit, you go. Come on. Boom! Oh, fucking hell, really?
Max, you jump up. You try to grapple this thing. And it just flies out of the way, just like it beats its wings and just knocks you back to the ground.
Callan's gonna look over to Esmeralda, just like.
Oh, fuck. Can I try again?
You'll have to use the rest of your movement to move 5 foot back, and then go another 10 foot forward and jump, and then that's the end of your movement.
I'm gonna
So
do that.
you just do it one more time.
You're not gonna escape me this time!
Go for it. You take a step back and you leap forward again. You're gonna actually be underneath him technically at this point.
Come here! 25,
That's
bitch!
much better. I don't think he can beat that. Yeah, you can't. Even with a very high roll for him, 19.
Is it with advantage even though they're the same size? I can't remember if it's.
Advantage because of his rune.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's his rune
maneuver
gets
myself.
advantage.
So I'm gonna maneuver him. So he's gonna be under me, and then I'm gonna land on top of him. So he's gonna break my fall.
Sure. Not how that works, but you can definitely drag him towards you. So you pull him down. His movement speed becomes 0, so he falls. So you can basically just pull him next to you, basically. So you're more or less like sharing the same
Oh,
space.
so does it take any fall damage?
Well, I mean, like, you don't, so it won't. You basically grab him, his movement becomes 0, then you fall with him being held, almost like cushioning his blow, but you have him held on the ground, like, trying to, like, flap and get away from you, but, like, you haven't, like...
Cool.
If you came at it from above, I'd be like, yeah, 100%, you could just push it further down, but you were grabbing something from above you, and, like,
It's
pulling
kind of like he's trying to flap it away, but he can't. So like, okay,
Yeah.
I
actually,
can't
Max,
break his fall.
it's probably trying to fly you towards the fucking cliff. It's trying to move, like, diagonally away.
You ain't going nowhere, son.
I'm gonna slightly move the token just so I can see where they both are.
And then, okay, quick! Let's get him. And then that's my turn.
Beautiful.
Can I still, can I? With the polar mass, do I have to attack to use the bonus action?
I believe...
A shove, well, a grapple is a special kind of attack. It's still the attack action. I think that's the requirement for pole.
I will say, Max, you don't have the polearm equipped right now because you've got a shield in
Yeah.
one hand and a rock in the other.
Yeah, fair.
And you didn't use an action to put the shield away. So, unfortunately, you don't have it equipped.
Bash him with the fucking shield, Captain America.
Okay. Can you grab him with the shield because I still have 2 hands. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you have one hand for the grapple, and then one hand for your shield because you haven't unequipped the shield. So you couldn't
Fine.
have had the polearm out as well, unless you have 3 hands.
Got it. I want to say it. That's my turn then.
5, 10, 15, 20. Esmeralda will dash over. She will have slung her crossbow back on her back, drawn her rapier and hand axe again. Don't know why she's rolling with advantage. She shouldn't be, so ignore that natural 20. Rip.
Isn't it prone currently because it's been dragged down? Oh no, because it's not fallen.
He hasn't. If he'd shoved it prone, yes, but it hasn't fallen prone. I mean, I can do it. I'll let it do a dex save to see how it fares. But I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. This rule's fucking trash. Yeah, it's fine. DC 10 for breaking its fall.
Mhm.
But yeah, unfortunately, Max kind of like cushioned its blow with himself as he brought it back down. Because of his height, basically. Because otherwise, Max would be hurting himself anytime he jumped. Should have been stupid. Esmeralda will hit, missing twice with a rapier with a 13 and an 11. And then our hand axe attack. Wow, Esmeralda. Channeling Ismark, I see. She just can't see the fight. It's like struggling and flapping against Max's grip. She's worried about hitting Max and kind of like holds back. Lux. Max has brought this creature pretty much right next to you. It's like sharing a tile with him at the minute.
Oh
Just due to
no.
the proximity.
I would move back.
Sure thing.
Yep.
It's gonna try to
I've
slash
done
it, yeah.
blades. Yep, that's a given.
As it's like just
It's
frantically
gonna
like
miss.
throwing its claws around its talons.
It's
It is gonna miss. The blessing of
it's
Argon
miss.
Boss just like glances off you again.
Oh! And I'm just gonna start blasting.
Go
Oh
for
shit, that's not blasting. That's a Christmas save. right? No,
I'll
ignore that.
I'll take the dice roll. So that would hit.
No, it's a good roll. I don't mind. We can reroll it. If it's bad, it's bad.
I think
I'll take
it works out the same for you, doesn't it? Like, what should it hit?
+9. Oh, it is. Yeah.
It's the exact same.
Yeah.
Just roll your damage. Lovely. 6 force damage, and then we can roll again. That will also hit. This creature's looking injured now. These are actually the first strikes that have impacted it with damage yet. 2 damage on the second one. Beautiful.
And that'll be the end of me.
Alrighty. The Brock's turn. The Brock is going to unleash from it a cloud of toxic spores. I need everyone within 15 foot of the Vrock, which is currently in Max's space for reference, which I think will be everyone. Yep. Everyone needs to please make me a con saving throw to resist being poisoned.
Oh, okay. So it's a poison effect, so I have the advantage then.
Yeah. A Seeker, you don't need to roll your immune.
Is it so con save?
Con save, yeah. Esmeralda's poisoned. Max is fine. Lux and Callan are fine. You'll kind of like cover your mouth. Esmeralda like instinctively like breathes in a panic, and yeah, she becomes poisoned. Lovely. The Vrock will be unable to move, and will simply just remain in Max's grip. Seeker. He is not here. I'm going to hit the thing 3 times because I'm conserving. My flurry of blows. Probably
I think he's using them all.
He's going to be using his Gilthias staff. This is probably going to roll 2 attacks for me anyway. But that's completely fucked. Hang on.
I have to roll normal staff.
Yeah, I got it there. Wow, natural 1 on the first one. Again, I don't know why Seekers post twice for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a natural 20 on the second one though. Top of bottom of a fucking flip flop.
Perfectly balanced.
Alrighty, and then he will unarmed strike.
Ping ping. Pom pom pom.
For another hit. Just get these down.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. I just did your rolls for you.
Oh, sorry, my internet died. Did I attack and everything?
Yeah, you attacked 3 times. I assume you didn't.
You got a nat 1, a nat 20, and then a 25 to hit on you.
Hey,
Bonus.
thank you.
And you roll max damage on the unarmed strike. So that is 8 plus 4, so 12. Yeah, 12 damage from the first strike, and then 11 from the other one. So that's going to be 23 total. Very nice. Yeah, this creature is still looking injured. As Callan, it is now your turn.
Coming over, Sun Sword.
Go for it.
Booming Blade.
Certainly. That will hit.
So 11 damage total.
Marvelous. Good stuff.
And that's going to be it.
Alrighty, Max, you're up. This creature is still being restrained by you right now. Grappled by you by now, I should say.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I free action drop my shield as a free action?
It's an action to remove your shield.
Oh fuck's sake!
Because it's
okay,
like your arm's like strapped to it. You have to like undo the buckles.
I got it. Okay, in that case, I will just try to shove prone then.
Sure, go for it.
Because there's not much you can do. I'll just on my page here.
Maybe you should reincarnate as a grunge, a grappling grunge.
Yeah, you
First.
shove it prone on the ground underneath yourself, and then you're no longer grappling it as well. You kind of throw it to the ground.
Yeah, so it's grappled end shovel down.
You can keep grappling if you want, or you can just shove it prone and let go. You can end the grapple any time if you want.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so yeah.
And then you can use your other. Then you can use your
I'm
use
gonna keep
option
this-
and crack it.
I'm
Or you
gonna
can keep it
this
held.
creature here.
Cool.
I'm just gonna keep it held.
Nice. Yeah, you're holding it down so everyone else can pile in on it.
Yeah. Quick! I got it pinned. My wrestling moves came in handy.
And that'll probably be your turn, Max. If there's anything else.
Yep, that's it. That's nothing else.
Can he,
Alrighty.
because he's got extra attack, can he kick it? He can do an unarmed strike.
Yeah, you can on attack. You just try to stomp it. Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah,
Okay,
you can
alright.
say that to buddy. It's just equal to your
unarmed
strength,
strike.
your hit. damage, so it'd be
I
quite not.
think,
no-
I think I've got it here. Anyway, and I'm strike.
It's on your D&D Beyond sheet, yeah.
Yeah, you can just kick it.
But we do know that it's not
I headbutt
affected
it.
by non-magical attacks.
Come here. Good shout.
Esmeralda's
Oh, shit.
attack did damage, but it seemed to be resistant.
Oh.
Yeah, it is resistant to that, so it takes half. But yeah, you
I'll
stomp
bite
it
you.
for a little bit.
I'll bite his ear off.
Jesus Christ. Doesn't have ears, but yeah, you snap down on this creature.
I'll bite his nose off.
It's got a beak.
What with
I'll
what
bite- I'll
teeth? How
touch
you
his
biting
nipples.
with no teeth?
Yeah, he's got no teeth, Max. You gum him.
Ah, boom. Max
I
is
know.
fucking hardcore, badass. Trying to
You
break
keep
his
telling
beak.
us that. Yeah.
You wouldn't be if you talked like you had no teeth, though.
I might have a big. Oh, he's got teeth.
You lost all your teeth, remember? When you came back?
Oh no, the V-Rock's got teeth though.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, for God's
You can take
sake.
it. Take those teeth.
Mm.
Use them as your own. Esmeralda will be taking some damage at the start of her turn because she is poisoned. Taking 1 damage. Very, very, very painful. For Esmeralda. I should check. She will then just go ham on this bitch. And these are now at advantage, so I'll need to reroll that one. See if she gets any crit, but I'll just do. And her hand axe. The hand axe attack will miss. I'll just do a crit fish for that first strike. Nope. So she only hits with the second one for 8 piercing damage. And then she will make her con save again. And she succeeds. Kicking the poison. Marvelous stuff. And that will be Esmeralda's turn. Lux.
Sorry, did the 16 not hit for 10?
Oh, no, it did. Yeah, I missed that one. So 18 total. Ding.
Wait, would it
This
be
creature is
advantage
bloodied.
or because wasn't she poisoned? So it'd be
Yeah,
like
it's why
flat
it's.
roll.
She's not poisoned in the traditional
advantage, yeah.
sense.
Oh, okay.
While poisoned this way, they take 5 poison damage out of each turns. Actually, yeah, it would have been a
he's
flat
on the
roll anyway,
floor,
so
isn't
it
he?
wouldn't have mattered. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just still gonna start blasting.
Go for it.
With
Let's.
disadvantage. I'm just gonna roll. First roll 2d20s, and they're gonna be like the disadvantage rolls. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Sure. And then you just roll them flat.
So one's definitely gonna miss. I'll run for the other one. First one. That'll be the second roll.
Yeah, so 23 and 17 at disadvantage will still hit.
Total damage.
Nice. Very nice.
The
Yeah, this
second one will
creature is
definitely miss.
definitely bloodied. Yeah, that one just goes wide, just like sending stone and gravel sputtering past.
My bad. And yeah, be end my turn.
Alrighty, this creature will see if it gets its spores back. Nope. Um,
No, I pulled the golden dragon.
let me see here. Yeah, it will at disadvantage try to peck and claw at probably Max because he's holding it down. 18 Max,
That will miss.
and then a 15, so just can't seem to get purchase, and you're just holding it down on the ground. And Seeker, it's your turn.
He's gonna walk over. He's already there. He's gonna bish bash bosh it to death.
Go for it. It is bloodied right now. Not far off critical.
First
And then
up,
after this combat, we'll take a little break.
gotcha.
13 damage, lovely. Yeah, this creature's now looking critical, Seeker.
I've just had steak delivered to my desk. I am very, very lucky.
You are very lucky.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I think Seeker's internet might have
Oh,
dropped.
look
He's
at that. And it's
frozen.
smiley potatoes. Yay.
Ah.
Oh.
Right,
That's
I'm
nice.
going to roll on Seeker's behalf his other attacks because I think his internet might have dropped. But if he comes back
Yeah.
before me, then I'll
Oh,
use
he is
his instead.
frozen.
Yeah. And the unarmed strike will hit. For 10 damage. This creature is looking incredibly critical, but still clinging on. And Callan, it's your turn. This thing is like on the ground, screeching and screeching and just trying to slash and peck at Max.
Bring down the sun sword.
Go for it.
Boom that motherfucker.
The thunderous echo washes over, and it just, and the creature just becomes like falls dead at Max's feet. And the second it starts like twitching, it begins just like melting and bubbling. And Max, you kind of like step back because it looks like boiling like oil for a second as this creature just becomes this like thick, like ooze pile on the ground of a demon ichor. And we are out of initiative. Well done, everyone.
Oh, I'm getting really tired. That's a lot of energy.
So, Seeker, I mean, I don't know if is he back in the chat or not.
I don't know if you can hear us or not, but it's fine because at the end of this break, I'm going to call a break here anyway. So we'll be back in a little bit, folks. We're going to get some food. Don't go anywhere.
Cool. Sweet.